little over your left shoulder, you got some smokestacks. That's over the power plant, the 14th Street. There's an apartment complex on your left side. This is Stuyvesant 10, Peter Corville. It's one of only 55 remaining rent-controlled, rent-stabilized units in the city. A little over your left shoulder, see a building, a clock. It looks like a trophy up top, just a touch over your left shoulder. That's the Con Edison headquarters. It's right on 14th Street. On the Empire State Building, you can see the tremendous antenna already from here up ahead to your left. But before we get to the Empire State, straight across to your left, 4 apartment buildings right here on the waterfront, identical buildings. If you look through the center too, you're looking west. There's a building, they've just seen it, there's a building that has a gold top on it. You can see it right there. It's got that gold, that gold pyramid-shaped top. That's the New York Life Insurance Company building. It's actually covered with 24-karat gold. Life insurance, there's your premiums up there. It's actually gold leaf, but they do light it up at night. Alright, you want to get to the Empire State Building, take a look at that. There's the Empire State. It's right on 34th Street, 5th Avenue. Opened up in 1931. Now, the Empire State Building, traditional white lights like you see tonight, but they change colors, those lights. A special occasion or an event or a holiday, they'll change the colors, but tonight you got your traditional white lights. And there's, you know what, I gotta check this again, but there's 2 observation decks up top of the Empire State Building. The observation deck that's on the top floor, the 102nd floor, I gotta double check this, but it had been closed for maintenance. It still very well may be. I'm gonna check that for you. But there's an observation deck. It's at level 86. That's open. That's the one with the outside deck, the open air deck. You see movies like Sleepless in Seattle or The Fair to Remember, Cary Grant, they were filmed up on the 86th floor. Great place. Alright, well, we just got some nice folks told me that the top floor observation deck is open. They didn't go up there, they chose the 86th one, I guess. But it is open. Hey, on your left side, you've got this dual apartment building straight across to your left. You got these 2 buildings. It looks like a little H up there with the connection. It's nicknamed the Tipsy Building. One of them is kind of leading over into the other. One too many cocktails. But it's an apartment complex, and you'll notice a little higher than halfway up that connecting skywalk, which actually has a bar and a swimming pool overlooking the East River. Just opened up. Beautiful Chrysler building is up next, up ahead to your left. You see the white sort of chip lights, the sort of a silver spire, Art Deco style Chrysler building. That's on 42nd Street. And just north of the Chrysler building, you see there's a building with a flat rooftop. If you can make it out on the south side, it reads MetLife up there. You might remember this building being the Pan Am building. That building has a flat rooftop. They used to land helicopters up there. There was an accident involving a helicopter. This going back to 1978, which shut it down. But long story short, that's the old Pan Am building. The United Nations headquarters, that is up next on your left. You want to get to the waterfront, up ahead to your left. There's a big complex of buildings. This is the United Nations. There's a long building along the water's front, which is the conference building. Right behind it, there's a 40-story, kind of a flat building, 40 stories. That's the Secretariat building, part of the United Nations. Listen, we're going to make a turn here. If you guys want to take a look over to your right side, we're officially in Queens, Long Island City, Queens. And if you look up ahead to your right, you can see the old Pepsi-Cola bottle company sign. The company skipped town. The sign has been here since 1936. There are 2 bridges lit up tonight to your right. The first one you see, that is the Ed Koch Queensboro 59th Street Bridge. There's a lot of names, but it gets you from 59th Street, Manhattan. It crosses over Roosevelt Island. It gets you over to Queens. You also see another bridge way off in the distance, 2 red lights up top of the tower. That's the RFK, or Tri-Borough Bridge, which gets you to 3 boroughs, get you from Manhattan to Queens and to the Bronx. And actually, just north of that bridge, bridge. That'll give you an idea of where the Bronx is located, just north of that Charter Bridge. If you want to get back to Manhattan, a couple of quickie buildings. Over your right shoulder, you can't miss the building with the red, white, and blue lights. A little over your right shoulder. Our former mayor, Michael Bloomberg. That's his Bloomberg Tower. Just to get back to the United Nations, straight across to your right, there it is again. Just a little over your right shoulder is the General Assembly. There's a darkened dome sweeps up on the side. That's the General Assembly of the United Nations. Do you know when you enter the United Nations, you're leaving the country? It's not under New York City jurisdiction. International property. They produce their own postage stamps too. And we are going to complete this term. We're going to head back down the East River, and I'm going to run downstairs and grab a cup of coffee. I'm going to shut it down. I take a little intermission here, enjoy the sights and some peace and quiet. I'm going to bring you guys back up the Hudson River a little bit later on, but for the meantime, if you guys want to grab a beer, we have good Brooklyn beer. We got Brooklyn Lager on this boat. We also have Budweiser, Blue Moon, Stella's, red and white wine. They make their own pizza downstairs, homemade cookies, got a lot of good stuff on this boat. Hot chocolate if you go. My name is Chris. During this break, I'm going to walk around the boat. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to pull me on with any questions. And one other little commercial before I go. You may have had your boarding photographs taken. The picture people, he is on board. In fact, he's right here, and he has your boarding photographs. And let me start off by saying there's no obligation, of course, which is great. So if you just want to take a look, by all means. But he does a nice job. Nice souvenir to bring back home. Got a nice little package going on. So, please don't walk around the boat. Raise your hand. Help me get